What it do, babies, the boysins and the girlsins, it's your boy Believe, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Believing. If you are a returning subscriber, listen, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being a part of the family and like making the family grow. If you're new to my channel and it's your first time watching, welcome. I really hope you guys vibe with my energy and my content, and hopefully you'll hit that subscribe button. Yes. No, it's really never the wrong time to hit subscribe. So without any wasting of time, let's get into today's videos. So I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel called Securing the Bag, and it just basically speaks about how us as university students can start securing the bag within our spaces so that we can start living the soft life that we were destined to live. You know what I'm saying? So without any wasting of time, let's get into today's video. So for this episode 1, we're going to be looking at student jobs, what, where, how, and why you should get a student job. So what are student jobs? Student jobs are jobs that are primarily available for your undergraduate students or your post-matric students, characterized by no work experience needed, minimum or even bare minimum work wages, and just needing a matric certificate to qualify or to apply for these jobs. So some might ask, why get a student job? And for me, I have 2 reasons for that. 1, money. Chankura chelete guap. Money. We all know that with just being a young person, money is so important in all spheres of our life. Academically, socially, mentally, and sometimes even spiritually. Money is such an important element, and why not create a source of income for yourself and start living the soft life? And it brings so much comfort that you don't have to ask your parents for money for shoes, when you can just be like, listen, can I let's rock, let's go, let's buy whatever I want to buy. Also, if you're more of the saving investment type of person, it's an easy way to gather income, to do investments and to do savings. And I mean, why not want to make money as a student? Why not? The second reason for me, which is the more important reason, is gathering work experience. Now in South Africa currently, we're experiencing a situation where our undergraduate unemployment rate is increasing. The statistics on Stats SA is saying that there was an 8.4% increase between 2019's fourth quarter and 2020's first quarter, where the percentage increased from 23.1% to 33.1%, if I'm saying it accurately. And that is scary. And what that says is that the graduate pool, the graduate unemployment pool is saturated, and it's becoming so saturated that it's hard for graduates to find jobs. So what we need to do now is that we need to differentiate ourselves as people that are about to graduate, and how we can do that is still getting good marks, get really good marks, but also then adding work experience, which a lot of these jobs are looking for. I mean, you can find an entry-level job asking for 3 years work experience. 3 years from where? If I was busy getting trabad by all these modules. So it's just an easy way to gather and collect work experience while still being a student and keeping your student obligations. So those are good reasons, I think. Now we've spoken about what student jobs are and why we should get them. The next question is, how do we actually find student jobs, right? So for me, one, I think in anything you need to be proactive. So if you're looking for a student job, be proactive about it. Don't expect them to come to you, because there's so many people looking for jobs that jobs just won't fall out of the sky and look for you. So for me personally, the one website that has been consistent in showing me jobs that actually vibe or suit me and my CV and my work experience is Indeed.com. They have this dope function where you can kind of actually filter out specific jobs. So you can say you're looking for a job, a student job, part-time job that requires 0 experience or only a matric certificate, which makes the search kind of easier. But don't just primarily rely on that. Do your research, go out, ask people and things like that. Same as Career24, they have the same vibe and they do the same thing. You can try your Gumtree and OLX. They do post job applications, but for me, my biggest concerns about those ones is that there's no kind of regulation to it. So sometimes those things can be dodgy. So if you're more inclined to looking at OLX and Gumtree, just please be aware of your safety. If it feels dodgy, if it looks dodgy, it probably is dodgy. University career centers and career services more often than not do have jobs available or do have job listings specifically tailored for university students. So contact your career services. I know at UFS we have career services. Contact these different utilize university resources, because you find they actually might even have jobs on campus, which just makes life even easier. And then the last option, try social media. Social media is always a good place to find and interact with people, even if it's just to network. Utilize social media. But like I said, for the Gumtree and the O1X, your safety is so important. If it feels dodgy, if it looks dodgy, it probably is dodgy. And yeah, just scrub the vibes and see if it's not a bit shaky. Now that we've looked at what, why, and how to find student jobs, we now need to look at what are the things that you're going to need to apply for these jobs. So the first most important thing that you're going to need is a resume, a CV. If you're a university student and you don't have a resume or a CV, baby boy, baby girl, you're sleeping. Because more often than not, opportunities pop up and they're like, hey, bring a CV today, and then it's you don't have a CV and you miss opportunities like that. So, do the right thing and get your CV and get your resume up to date, get it ready. But yeah, you need that. The second thing you're going to need is a tax reference number. So how you get a tax reference number is you just go to the SARS website and apply for e-filing. What happens is that if you apply for e-filing and you don't already have a personal tax number, a personal tax reference number, they automatically give you one. For me, it took me 10 minutes to do it maximum. It was easy, it was simple. I didn't have to submit documents. I legit just put my normal information in and it was done. And a lot of the places like Bor, Cotton On and things like that, they want you to have a tax reference number, so do that. And the last thing is have references on your CV that people can refer to. But with those references, please inform the people that you're putting as references that they are references. You don't want a situation where a job is calling asking about Uban Ban and the person's like, I don't know who that person is, I've never seen this person, Kiki Palmer things. We don't want that. So yeah, just be aware of those things. And lastly, what would this video be without me actually plugging you guys with places that you can actually apply for student jobs right now? That would be weird. Why am I making this video? So there are places that are offering vacation work, December vacation work, or general part-time student jobs, and those places are the Cotton On group. So under the Cotton On group, there's Typo, there's Cotton On Kids, there's Cotton On, and this Factory. They currently have vacation work, December vacation work applications open that are probably going to close mid-October. So apply. Please apply now. All their applications for all four of the brands that are under the Cotton On group are on one application website. So once you click in for Typo, you'll then be able to see Cotton On and all the rest of the job application sightings. The second place, which I really wish I could apply for it, but I'm just it doesn't align. Not that it doesn't align with my brand, but I know I wouldn't get the job there, is Apple. Apple offers part-time sale consultant jobs, but the requirements are knowing body IT things and things like that, and I personally failed programming in first year, so yeah, that's just not my brand. It's just not where I'm supposed to be. But it's really dope. I have a friend that's actually working with Apple as a student at UP, and she's having the best time of her life. So do it. I mean, go Apple, do it. The third place is restaurants like Spur and Mugg and Bean. Usually they offer positions, but the only chop with that one is that you get paid by tips, meaning that you can work your butt off and you can leave the day with 10 rand because that's the only tip you got. So I'm not discouraging it, but just be aware that when you enter it, you're really entering it for work experience and not for the chankuras. The fourth thing is au pairing. It's not a new concept, but it's becoming more a mainstream student job nowadays. And au pairing is just basically taking care of kids, especially within the December time. Body rich folks, they want a holiday and they genuinely don't want to go with their kids, so they usually get an au pair to look after the kids within that period. So I think that's a dope job. It's a dope job. Then what my twin sister did 2 years ago, she did dog sitting, plant sitting, animal sitting, which makes a lot of money because again, people are going on holiday and they genuinely don't want to take their plants or their animals and they need someone to look after them. Those jobs are zero maintenance, they're simple things, and you make a lot of guap with it. So if you live in a place like Woody Estate and those type of places where the money are at, that's a really good job you can go for or look for or pursue. And finally, if you're social media inclined and you have the following and things like that, why don't you go for social media campaigns? People have been speaking about the Humans app and funny things like that. I definitely don't have the following or the range to do social media campaigns, but that is a good way to make money, and it's on your phone, and I guess it's simple. I don't want to assume it's simple, but I guess it's simple, and it secures you to the soft life. I will definitely make sure to put all the links of the jobs I've described right now that you can apply for right now in the description box. And that brings us to the end of my video. If you haven't liked the video, just like it. If you're not a subscriber, please join the family, join the famo, join the babies that know what to do and what's up. It's your boy Believe, and welcome to Believing. We're out.